time. Oh, now just raking at the face.
Oh, look at him rearranging the face. Look at those teeth off. Teeth like a barracuda.
I'm amazed he has any left after last week, that carbon footprint.
That guy's a lawyer. He's a lawyer, not a dentist. Jeez. Yeah, look at him rip his arms off. I love it. It's like Thanksgiving.
I gotta think at this point, Mike, that Matt Morgan's just having fun out there.
It's just completely toying with him. Joseph Park, that one little flurry of offense. But outside of that, it has been all the blueprint.
Well, the end is near, my boys. Here we go.
The blueprint just measuring Joseph Park. Here we go again.
Whoa. Not so fast, Taz.
It's a big miss.
Light bulb just came on.
The blueprint might have blew something else after that. Going for a ride. And look at the fire of Joseph Park. Peppering him rights and lefts.
Sonny Liston.
Big clothesline, and that just staggers the big man back. A couple of steps. Full in his feet. Park takes him off his feet.
I have no idea what the hell that was, but it worked. Kind of just barreled into the guy.
I don't think Joseph Park knows either.
No, don't climb, buddy. That's not your wheelhouse.
We've seen this. Can't waste any time here.
Doing?
Going for the closing argument.
It's an argument. Like a Hindenburg falling down from the sky. Come on. Come on.
Now Joseph Park, though. He's vulnerable, wide open. Wow, what a shot. Took himself off his own feet there into the cover. Morgan gets the win. Mercifully, it's over.
Your winner, Matt Morgan.
Well, he vowed that he was going to eliminate our general manager, Hulk Hogan's mistakes. In the mind of the blueprint, Matt Morgan, he just started with Joseph Park.
Well, Joseph Park gave it the old college try, but my man was in over his head. Matt Morgan victorious.
Just last week, AJ Styles returned to Impact Wrestling on the heels of the match between Christopher Daniels and James Storm. And he takes out Kazarian. The triumphant return of AJ Styles. But then a shocking move by AJ takes out the Cowboy James Storm. AJ Styles doing things his own way.
And Todd up next. It's time to hear from AJ Styles. Let's get some answers from AJ when we return to Impact Wrestling.
Jeff, what would it mean to get your hands on Bully, get the title shot, get that belt again?
It would mean everything to get my hands on Bully, get the world title back for myself, for the creatures. And that's why I made that challenge out there tonight. In case I'm not ready, Magnus, Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle, it might be their time to shine. May the best man win, even if it's not me. But don't ever count a creature out.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get to the bottom of this. Let's get some answers. At this time, let me introduce to you the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles, we saw his return. We thought that he was coming to the aid of his longtime friend, the Cowboy James Storm. Popped Kazarian and then turned around and just laid out the Cowboy as well.
That definitely was surprising. You know, I was sitting on this during the week talking to my boys, Naces and Eights. And you know what? I mean, yeah, it was surprising he did that to James Storm. Who knows why? We don't really care why, to be honest with you. But yeah, AJ definitely that looks a little different. Looks a little dark. I kind of dig it.
AJ, I've known you for over 10 years. Hell, I've called every one of your matches in Impact Wrestling. And I've always considered us friends. But that being said, I've got to ask you about your actions in recent weeks. AJ, what's the deal? What's going on? AJ, what about the rumors? All the rumors that we've heard about drug use and alcohol abuse.
Hold on, hey, Mike today. Mike today. Oh, Mike, oh. so it's pretty obvious you don't know how to conduct an interview when you're a novice at this, so step aside, let a professional do it. All right, so AJ Styles, you know, I saw that video on, you know, cameras went back to your hometown there in Mississippi or Louisiana, wherever the hell you're from. You drive around on your little moped. You know what? Life's about opportunities. I was talking to Bully Ray, the president of Aces and Eights, and all the boys. And, you know, we got a cut for you right here. It's a prospect cut. You know, you got to pay your dues, start at the bottom, get the boys some beers, you know, work your way up. And, you know, I've been hearing you've been dabbling in alcohol and stuff and beers, so, you know, jump on with the real boys. Got a band of brothers behind you. It's about opportunity, AJ. And we'll get rid of that stinky-ass moped you drive around. Get your real bike. Sorry, that men drop.
About your damn luck.
I don't like being interrupted.
Oh, took some nerve. You interrupted Mike in his interview. He's trying to get to the bottom of
I
this.
actually helped Mike. He was struggling with that interview. What the hell is Storm's deal? I know Storm's deal out. I'm sure he wants some answers.
Absolutely.
AJ better stop staring at me. I am Teflon.
So is this the new AJ Styles? Somebody who can't even turn around and face the guy that he sucker punched last week. Got your cool little hood on. Look at you. You bad, ain't you, boy? That's all right. You can sit there and you can be the new AJ Styles with your new little leather jacket and your cool little hood. Because the old AJ Styles I knew was the type of guy that would tell you to your face what he thought about you. He didn't give a damn what you thought about it. You can sit there and you can be the new AJ Styles. But I am still the same old cowboy, James Storm. And you can sit there and you can think about sucker punching me again. But when you think about it, I'm going to knock your teeth right down your throat and look at you and say, sorry about your damn luck. What are you leaving for? Everybody wants to know why, AJ. Huh?
When we came tonight to get some answers, we got none. What is going on with AJ Styles? Up next, it's our huge main event. 4 top competitors battle it out for a shot at Bully Ray and the World Heavyweight title, and it's coming up next.
Jeff Hardy was rolling along stronger than ever as world champion. I think he even won TNA Wrestler of the Year. Enigma! Hogan, you didn't even trust me when I saved you. And I'm sure as hell you didn't trust me after you caught me with your dear, sweet little daughter. I get it. You did what you thought you needed to do. You are suspended. But all you did, Hulk, was drive your baby girl deeper into my arms.
Come on! Brooke Hogan safely back away from Aces and Eights.
I knew you would never want to disappoint Brooke, so I used Sting to lure you in.
When I look the guy in the eyes, there's something that's not right. You need to do this for Brooke.
Your daughter's wedding on national television.
I want you to marry me.
This was the perfect opportunity to get you where I wanted you. Everybody wants to know why I didn't just reveal myself right then and there. But every good plan has an end game. And I would never pass up the opportunity to have my boy Taz make an impact. I know what you're all thinking. Bully, you got your ass kicked and Devon hit you with a cement pillar. No. You think Devon hit me with a cement pillar. Don't always believe what you see. Yeah, I took a couple of good shots for the team. Ain't you never seen Goodfellas before? The way I see it, everybody's got to take a beating every once in a while. And Hulk, I knew if I got my ass kicked right in front of your face, you would have no choice but to start trusting me. I bled! Earn your frickin' respect! And then it was Devon's turn to take a beating. Devon knew his role in this whole plan also. And then an injury sidelined the big, bad bully. But to make sure I got what I wanted, I manipulated the situation even more. Brooke had an entire week to convince her father to choose me.
He wants to be just like you. He wants it so badly.
And you did it.
Your #1 contender to go against Jeff Hardy, Lockdown, Bully Ray.
And I played to Hogan's biggest weakness, his ego. I wanted him in that match so bad.
We need one more guy. I think that guy should be you.
Sorry, Sting. You got beat down. I had to take care of my family. Wouldn't you do the same? So there you have it. It's really quite simple. For 9 months, you all got swindled. For 9 months, I pulled off the biggest con in professional wrestling history. Do you know who I am? I'm the leader and the president of the Aces and Eights. Nobody can stop us. And nobody will take my World Heavyweight Championship.
Our main event, a four-way battle to determine the #1 contender, is brought to you by the makers of 5-Hour Energy. 5-Hour Energy, when you gotta get stuff done.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is a #1 contenders match. Introducing first from the Isle of Samoa, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe.
Our general manager, Hulk Hogan, put it best at the top of the show tonight. He said if TNA is going to win the war against Aces and Eights, then we need to get the World Heavyweight Championship back. Step #1, this four-way match to determine a #1 contender and to find out who gets the shot against Bully Ray.
And his opponent from Kingsland, England, Magnus.
Magnus, another member of Team TNA from Lockdown, the only man in this match who is not a former World Heavyweight Champion, so a ton on the line for him here tonight.
And their opponent from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
Well, here's a guy who was a 13-time former World Heavyweight Champion, Olympic gold medalist, and a guy who tries to take the youth of our industry and influence them the bad way, and that's what he did with Wes Briscoe and Garrett Bischoff.
What are you talking about?
You know exactly what I'm
Influence in a
talking
bad
about.
way.
Because he had an agenda, Kurt. He didn't care about those young men. He cared about himself. We in the Aces and Eights, we took them under our wing.
Oh, it's ridiculous.
And their opponent from Cameron, North Carolina, the charismatic
how convenient is that? But go ahead, continue.
Why did he do it?
Why?
He did it for the better overall good of the company. He did it to give our general manager, Hulk Hogan, the best option.
Another martyr on the TNA roster. Are you freaking kidding me? Give me a break. Mr. Martyr, Jeff Hardy.
To your point, Mike, Jeff Hardy logically would be granted a rematch. He lost the world title. It was stolen from him at Lockdown. He would be next in line. Hulk asked if he would be ready. He said he would, but so are these men, and they will battle it out for that shot. First man to score a pinfall or submission will be the number one contender and get a shot at Bully Ray. All four of these men want to get their hands on him. They want to get the title back for TNA Wrestling.
If you think Bully Ray, our World Heavyweight Champion, the president of Aces Nation, if you think he's ducking any one of these guys, you're out of your mind. He'll fight anybody, Bully Ray, anybody.
Look at this, the former tag team. John thought they were going to work together. Not the case.
No, every man for themselves. It's too important, Todd.
Think of the history between these two. The vicious battles between Samoa Joe and the Olympic gold medalist as Joe goes upstairs with a standing enziguri.
Yeah, they've had some classics through the years, and Joe right now assessing, surveying the damage that he's done.
These two traded the world title. Talking about Joe and Kurt Angle. They take the center of the ring right now, trying to capitalize. Big kicks here by Joe, and he gets rolling tough to stop and drops the knee. All that body weight down. Looking for the win early. Hook in the leg. Only a count of two.
No, I kind of like this. Kind of like watching these four guys beat the daylights out of each other.
It's about competition, something that you and Aces and H should learn about.
Yeah, we only possess the World Heavyweight Champion.
Yeah, because you stole it at Lockdown.
Excuse me, I was talking. We only possess the television champion. That's all we have. We got nothing else. Correct, Mike?
Correct.
Yeah, it was a factoid.
Joe sidesteps him, and Kurt Angle runs right into former World Heavyweight Champion Jeff Hardy. These three battling on the outside. Magnus and Hardy all over Angle.
Well, they better beware.
And Joe goes bowling and picks up the strike, taking down all his opponents in this main event matchup. What an incredible matchup. Who will face Bully Ray? Who will be the number one contender? We find out as Impact Wrestling rages on. Welcome back to Impact Wrestling. High stakes main event. Number one contendership to the World Heavyweight title on the line.
I'll tell you what's been great. It's been great throughout this episode of Impact. It's been great just watching, just seeing the whole story evolve. And what happened with Aces and H and Bully Ray, the mastermind.
Yes, watch this pin attempt here by Magnus. Stop by Joe.
Whoa, get pulled over everybody's eyes. It's hilarious. Hilarium, I think is another word. Hilarium.
Now what a tangled web weaved by the Aces and Eights over 9 months' time. What a plot as we've seen how it all came together, Mike.
Yeah, we've seen it all tonight on Impact Wrestling, and whatever you do not touch the remote. Do not go anywhere, because our Spike TV cameras, they are live in Lewiston, Maine, and right after this Impact Wrestling broadcast, we will join Bellator MMA Lightweight Tournament Finals.
How about the power there by Magnus? Got the charismatic Enigma and drives him down. Wow.
Yeah, I got to say, that was damn impressive right there. Very nice by Magnus.
How about the steps and the strides that this man Magnus has made, motioning that he wants to be the man who gets the title shot. He wants to get that World Heavyweight title for the very first time.
Yeah, okay.
Into the cover now.
So funny.
I'll tell you what's so funny. He might win this match. He's not going to beat the World Heavyweight Champion. There's no way in hell Magnus is going to beat Bully Ray. That's never going to happen. Never.
Love to see him get a chance. Get a chance to prove you wrong.
None of these four men can do it. None of them.
Former tag team champ as the battle rages on the outside as well. Joe taking Angle into the steps. Magnus, a youngster, he's hungry, and he was taken out by Aces and Eights too. He would love to take the title from Bully Ray.
And Jeff Hardy trying to get the momentum on his side, but just when it looks like he's going to get the offense rolling, he's stopped by Magnus.
Who will get the shot at the World Heavyweight title? Mike, you talked about Bellator. Who will win in the lightweight tournament finals? Who will get a shot at Michael Chandler?
Yeah, it's one of those good news, bad news situations, right? get a shot for the title, but the bad news is you've got to face Michael Chandler as Magnus drops the elbow. What great action in the ring as well as outside. Samoa Joe, Kurt Angle just really beating the heck out of each other.
And you're okay with that. You're okay with Joe and Angle on the outside. You're okay with that, right? I just want to make sure.
What's wrong with it?
Well, it's a double standard. Because when ace is an ace or something.
Not a double standard
yes,
in the least.
When that happens on the outside, then you don't cry, then you cry about it.
There's nothing illegal about what they're doing. This is about competition. This is about these 4 leaders of TNA and Impact Wrestling fighting to prove who's best and fighting to give Hulk Hogan the best option for the challenger against Bully Ray.
Listen to this great crowd.
This massive aces and eights chant. It's awesome.
Get your ears checked. What a shot by Samoa Joe. He certainly has his support here in the Sears Center. Taking down his former partner. Joe is rolling here. Got to take advantage, though. When you've got the other guys in a compromising position, when it's a one-on-one situation, that's when you got to try and score the pass. MMD, the Mad Daddy driver there by Magnus. What power.
Think of what we just saw there with Magnus, able to turn it around so quickly on the huge Samoan submission machine. Damn, that was impressive.
Yeah, deceivingly powerful as Magnus. You know, he's definitely a big, jacked-up kid, no doubt, but he's extremely powerful.
And was that a case, too, just the timing there of Magnus using Joe's own momentum against him, Taz?
Yeah, I would say so. I think Joe had a little bit of hesitation, and he got caught. If Joe ever hesitates against anybody who makes a stage like that, he'll get dropped and grilled.
Jeff Hardy now with the takedown on Magnus. Inverted atomic drop. And now the former champ starts to string together the offense. Had the title stolen from him at lockdown. He wants the shot. Look at the charismatic Enigma go.
Back-to-back twist of fate. First to Kurt Angle, then Samoa Joe. Attention, turn to Magnus, and he just got the hat trick.
Absolutely scores the trifecta there. And Hardy might be seconds away from getting the shot that he so richly deserves to make things right from what went down in San Antonio, but look out. Angle shrugged off by Hardy. Oh my goodness. Crash and burn there by the former champ. Uh-oh. Now Angle popping those hips. What a throw. Great action in our main event. So much on the line, fans. Who's going to take it home?
The release German suplex by Angle. Straps come down. And the ankle lock applied.
Oh, and Joe knows all too well how this feels, Taz. Will he tap out here with so much on the line on Impact from Chicago?
Well, if you're in a dojo training, the guy's got to hold on you. There's no shame in tapping. That's the credo. When he's not in the dojo, it's a big match. It's a #1 contender match, and Joe counted out.
Too much power in those hands. Oh, Hardy out of nowhere with the swanton. Cover on Joe. Oh, yeah.
Stole the victory. Stole it.
Your winner, the charismatic Enigma, Jeff Hardy.
Highway robbery at its blatant best.
Nuts.
I'm not nuts. That's highway robbery. The guy stole the win, you know it. He came up
Jeff
with the
Hardy the credit he deserves.
No, I'm not. And I'll tell you what's going to happen. I don't have to say anything negative or positive. I'm indifferent about Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy's going to run now.
You're indifferent about anybody that's not associated with Aces and Eights.
Oh, that's hogwash. Because Jeff Hardy now is going to deal with a force of power named Bully Ray, the World Heavyweight Champion.
Oh, and that's huge.
Damn right.
What a main event matchup. So much on the line. Everybody brought their A game. Let's take a look back at some of the action.
Well, it's definitely a physical contest to the highest level. Nothing, everything massive, I should say, on the line here for the #1 contender spot to go after Bully Ray's world title. It was Jeff Hardy's idea. I called him a martyr. These guys put out physicality all for him. Look at this, you can see the physicality and the desire of each man to win. At the end of the day, Jeff Hardy, I feel, stole the victory.
The importance of this match cannot be overstated because we now know that Bully Ray's first title defense will be against the man that he screwed Jeff Hardy is first in line for a shot at the new world heavyweight champion, the president of Aces and Eights, Bully Ray.
Yeah, and now Jeff Hardy can do Hulk Hogan's bidding. Now Jeff Hardy can do Hulk Hogan's bidding, because that's what this is about. And you know, I'm getting hot now.
Jeff Hardy earned this shot. He issued the challenge. When the smoke cleared, he stood alone as the #1 contender. It may still be